All right, quick update here from this morning's post about this weekend's activities not being historic at all. That continues to be the case, so I'm not going to be retracting my assertion that I was wrong about the weekend's activities. But I did want to clarify a few things that have now come out. It turns out America will not be actually escorting. That was not a misspeak, that was just a misunderstanding. They're going to be giving guidance. We're going to tell ships, maybe you should go over there. There might not be any mines there. And then they're saying, and then we're also going to tell the Iranians if they try to come for you, we'll shoot at them. I'm not sure that's working. And then there's the assertion that the Iranians have struck two American warships or one American warships, and they turned around. That continues to be foggy. I mean, it's great when we have two-line governments. You can always tell what the truth is when that's going on. But this one is historic, and it's interesting. Up until this point, and the whole function of what's been going on with the Iranians and the petrodollars, that America can can sanction any country, and the American sanctions carry a lot of heat, and pretty much every interest in every country that has to deal with America really kind of does that. One of the main countries that does that really is always interesting is China. They've always, regardless of whatever they were saying to America, when sanctions were applied, their companies would abide by those. They would abide by them, or at least the best to, in the face, but they would abide by them. They have announced they are no longer going to be abiding by those. This is major, not only because that opens up their capacity to trade and do business with whoever. It gives people another viable option apart from the one that they're used to already. So that is a significant progression. That is kind of a formalization of what we can expect talks between Xi Jinping and Donald John Trump coming up when he visits Xi in China. And that's a setup for him to really not have much of a foot to stand on. I'm curious how he's going to react to that. Likely he's not going to acknowledge it, not much, and be like, whatever, they've got to, we're still going to do it no matter what they say, yada yada. But the deal is that the potency of American tariffs can now really be challenged, because even before whether politically the Communist Party wanted to challenge American economic policy, they couldn't really do that in a way that was sustainable, and it typically ended up in a rift that where no one made money. I think now they feel like they can, because if you take all this oil off the ground, and maybe that's been the whole point, they have been electrifying, they've been buying up oil, and now all of a sudden refineries are burning around the world. Hey, if you're negotiating and the premise is that we have all the oil, and you're saying we don't need as much as you think we need, and we're willing to go bat with you, I think that's the play. I could be wrong.